I'm going to try my best not to throw a fit because what is happening to my boy Justin? What is with this negative agenda? Did I say Justin? I meant Nate. Who the hell is Justin, girl? To my boy Nate. Justice. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Justice for Nate. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island Australia Season 5, Episode 3. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. The episode picks up right after the fire pit, and Zach is feeling a way that Nate was picked by Lucinda over him.
I just think you weren't complimenting me enough. In the real world, the girls I go for would not, be considering Nate. Whispering her sweet lullabies all day and telling her how great she is. Maybe I need to start talking about star signs and in a monotone voice.
I don't know what Zach expected, but I guess he thought if he played it cool and if he let Lucinda graft for him, he would be the victor. That's not how it works, especially when you are one of 3 options. If you were her number 1 and you wanted to make her work for it, then fine. But that's not how it works. And you see throughout this episode, the only reason why Lucinda was really paying him attention was because he started putting in the effort. Y'all gotta stop expecting these women to be pining after you. Girl, whoever you are, the proverbial girl, if you want to pine after a guy, that's your business. But that's... Let me not get into it. I don't want to start a fight in the comments. All I'm going to say is you try to play it too cool and you ended up getting played. Reed being in the villa has caused a little bit of chaos among the women. Tia is now intrigued and what's her name? Kira is concerned.
You said that you were happy with Trent, but you were open to new things, right?
I feel like I should be chatting to him now, but I just don't really want to.
I can vouch that he is a good egg.
Imagine being so keen for a boy bombshell and they come in and they fucked your sister. You're just seriously unlucky.
Honestly, Tia's head is on a swivel. All right, bring in the next guy. She's going to be into him too. This girl does not know what she wants. She cannot make up her mind. She doesn't have to make up her mind this soon, but she can be transparent with the fact that she does not know what she wants instead of making these strong declarations that she has to go back on. Now, Tia and Savannah, read the room. Read the room. The man who she, Kira, connected with on Tinder lives in her area. She just found out has also slept with her sister. That's embarrassing. Y'all are clowning me. Hey, this is embarrassing. Come on. Read the room. So anyways, Kira wants to have a talk with Reed just to ease up the tension that's going on between them.
When did this happen, Reed?
This was I want to say 3 or 4 years ago.
I fully thought that was recent.
No.
Okay.
No.
Cool. Just so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Good. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
I have a question for you guys. I don't have sisters, but I even struggle to like guys who are friends with my brothers. So I wonder, for the people who have sisters or brothers or siblings, at what point does it stop getting awkward, if ever, knowing that you are talking to or has the potential to talk to someone who has been intimate with one of your siblings? I feel like something like that never becomes unweird. Yeah, it couldn't be me. Trent has been gone for all of 17 seconds, all right? And Tia is already doing her little hair stroke in front of another man.
We're getting along very well.
Extremely well.
Great smile. I think you have an amazing smile.
Thank you. I actually have Invisalign.
Like someone who can just enjoy really being around and just have a laugh with.
Yeah, 100%. Look, I miss Trent, but this is Love Island.
If/when Trent comes back, I think he's got something to worry about.
Unless they haven't shown us the more dynamic parts of Trent's conversations with Tia, I'm here I don't even know why she's keeping the door open with him at all, because she's had deeper conversations with Reed and with Nate than she has with Trent, and she's been connected with him the longest. I don't know. And then Trent, he's literally in sequester with a girl who is open. Well, I don't know if she was open to Trent specifically, but she doesn't have eyes for anybody but Zach. And even that is kind of like on the rocks. And he's just pouting about Tia. Boy, if you don't, child. Eventually, they did start to want to get to know each other, but I don't know how much you can get to know somebody by complaining about your ex-partnership.
Reed's a fucking dog. Who knows where her head's at? I don't know whether she'll find that connection with Reed or not. I know this is probably the best connection I've had since.
Really?
I don't think I've had a connection with anyone else.
You've known the girl for one day.
100%, and I definitely put all my eggs in one basket.
You did.
Am I rejuvenated yet?
Weirdly enough, their time spent away complaining actually ended up in them forming some kind of bond together. They woke up the next morning feeling like they could potentially pursue something. And Trent has also had this aha moment, realizing that maybe Tia isn't as interested in him as he thought. He had been hearing things from other people, but he just refused to believe it, I guess, or he just thought he would be the better man. But it's not about you. It's about the person's interest in you. And if it's not there, there's literally nothing you can do about it. For some reason, I forgot to talk about the spin the bottle game, but I'm just going to talk about some of the things that were intriguing to me. Nate and Tyra kissed, which annoyed Lucinda a little bit, but she ended up getting a kiss from Zach. She asked for no tongue, but he did it anyway. Me personally, that's a red flag, but we move. Then Tia kissed Reed, and she was really, really going for it. But yeah, that basically was what was important from Spin the Bottle. So Trent and what's her name now? Goodness sakes, I'm so bad with names. Blonde, Nakia. They get released, right? And immediately, Zach is ready to give Trent the lowdown.
Got so much to tell you.
I got so much to tell you. I knew that Zach would have my back while I wasn't there, but I just hoped that he gave Reed a hard time. He didn't make him feel too welcome. I'm gonna say
I'm not sure if I trust you.
well, I think I don't trust her. Like, I think I already know.
Lucinda's been, giving me the fuck around. I think she picked Nate just to fuck with me.
Okay. Zach is literally, I said this at the beginning of the season, and it's only getting worse and worse and worse. Zach's messy antics are going to catch up with him. He has a motor mouth. It's going to find him into some trouble. But anyways, I guess you could say it is good that he's letting Trent know, hey, you're not as secure as you think you are. Maybe look elsewhere. Trent already had that realization for himself, but I guess he needed the confirmation from Zach to really push him in a different direction. Now it's Zach. He's talking all this smack about Nate and that Lucinda made the wrong choice and whatever. But again, he wasn't really putting in any effort. He just thought he had it in the bag. Off of what? I don't know. So now he's trying to put in more effort, and I'm like, I guess your whole playing it coy, being the cool guy didn't work out. He wants to complain about Nate, and I'm like, at least Nate has conversations with Lucinda. The only people you talk to are the other boys. Talking to the boys won't get you attention from the girl. So the challenge of the day is one of those, like, kiss the person who you think did this secret thing in dating and then reveal who the person actually was. I think I wrote them all down. We have Trent, who bought a girl Balenciagas after only a few dates. Ollie has sex 9 to 15 times a week, potentially with different people. Ben has a dildo, shaped like the Eiffel Tower. Whatever he's doing with that child, I don't know. Ollie is a proud home wrecker. Again, Ollie, yeah, it's not looking good. Zach fell asleep during sex, and mind you, it was missionary. Can we actually pause here? If you're watching Love Island, you should be old enough to have this conversation anyways. Missionary, the man is on top, so he fell asleep on the girl. Anyways, Savannah has slept with a 45-year-old. Lucinda has never owned or used a sex toy. Honestly, that's fine. I don't know why that's a big secret. Nakia kidnapped her best friend's dog to ensure an apology from the friend. Weird behavior. Tia has had sex with her gym instructor in a car, and she also happens to own a Mercedes. I don't know what the point of the last one is. I highly doubt she's the one who put that in as like, oh, this is a secret of mine. That must have been production trying to make Tia look stush or something, because yeah, that's a weird flex. Trent and Tia, after the challenge, are deciding to address this tension that's going on between them. They felt it in the morning, they felt it again in the challenge, and now they just have to put it all out there.
I'm angry at you. No, I'm just joking. I'm not angry at you.
You wouldn't know what you are because you don't know how to communicate. I'm hearing it secondhand from other people that, like, you're not that interested in me. Yeah, so that you just said you're my number one, and then you go, I don't know if I am. I just feel like you led me on a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Well, I feel like a lot of things get twisted.
So Tia feels as if she hasn't done anything wrong. Technically, no. Exploring your options in Love Island is not a crime. However, giving mixed messages and also engaging intimately with somebody who you know you don't have that strong of feelings for is problematic. It is. He's like, you don't know how to communicate, and da-da-da-da. And at first she was offended, but then she later did realize, like, I do struggle with this even in the real world. In my past connections, I tend to self-sabotage because I'd rather end something than get hurt. Tia, baby, that's not how we can live life, okay? You can't just go around burning bridges just because you don't want to be burned first. Sometimes that's the risk you take with love. You might get hurt. And if you don't get hurt, it's all the more exciting. It's even better, you know? Don't ruin things just out of fear. Come on now. So I have to get on Trent too, though. Because in this conversation, Trent is like, you don't know how to talk, and I'm hearing all these things about you, and da-da-da-da-da. Basically, he's coming at her communication skills. But I'm sorry. When he's having a conversation with the other guys, he's basically saying he wishes he gave Savannah more of a chance and that he only wrote her off because she is blonde.
I wasn't after a blonde, and yeah, I think I've done myself dirty by putting that in my mindset so early.
You've got my permission.
Yeah, but like I feel like I'm not fucking you over, am I? You can be honest.
Lucinda's my type 110%.
Yeah, I think she is too.
He's not ready for a relationship, bro. Like Nate was saying, like, oh yeah, like, if they sent in this girl, I'd be stoked.
Like, I really don't want to hear the mouths of men who are going to make decisions off of hair color. Truly. Skin color, I can give people a little bit of leeway because that comes with cultural context. And also it is something that we cannot change. If I walk into a situation that is predominantly white, I'm going to be treated a certain way based off my skin color. However, hair color can be changed. I could have red hair today and blue hair tomorrow. Come on now. Come on. I really don't want to hear the mouths of men who make decisions off of hair color. And here they are talking all this smack about Nate. And I'm like, what did Nate do? Truly, what did Nate do? Nate keeps to himself. Nate, oh, maybe that's it. Because you know, a lot of guys like the whole validation of other men. And it seems like Nate is not that guy. Like, Nate is self-assured. Nate doesn't need to do the whole bravado thing with the other men. Like, he's chilling. He'll talk to the guys, but he'll also talk to the girls. Like, it's giving jealousy. So Zach is now taking this jealousy overboard. I didn't talk about it, but the night before, Zach and Nate had a conversation, and Nate had said, Lucinda is my number one. Now the next day, Zach has spinned the story to make it seem as if Nate is still checking for Tia.
What's the gossip?
So Tia and Trent.
She's not interested.
Nate and Tia, they might start talking more seriously as well. Because she's really interested in Nate.
She hasn't told me that.
I think he's just trying to, like...
keeps Nate.
He's just playing everyone, though.
Do you think Nate's more interested in Tia than he's making out to be?
Yeah. I don't trust him with you. Because I only trust myself with you.
Again, I ask, what did Nate do wrong? What did Nate do wrong? I can get not liking people. There's people in this life that we just don't gravitate to. It happens. But what offense did Nate do to you personally? Honestly, the only reason why, in my opinion, the only reason why Lucinda chose Nate over Zach was because Zach was the one actually trying to get to know her. Ollie thought he had it in the bag. Zach thought he had it in the bag, so much so that he was making her work for his attention rather than the other way around. And now he's only really getting the play because he's now putting in effort. He realizes you have to make your interest known. It's not just gonna come to you like that. So yeah, no, I'm really not liking how they're treating my boy Nate. But thankfully, in the next episode, it seems like Nate is going to learn about what's been going on. I even forgot to talk about Lucinda. Lucinda, girl, don't piss me off. You mean to tell me the guy that you are currently coupled up with is the guy that you're not going to go and double check these facts with, but instead you're going to listen to the guy who you were sketchy of in the beginning, take his word for it, and then now see Nate as the villain. Especially when she acknowledged, now somebody in this situation has to be lying. Maybe it's the guy who's trying to take you away from the person you're currently coupled up with. Girl, come on, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Nah, Nate, find somebody else. Lucinda's not it. Lucinda is not it. In the next episode, I hope that Nate really gives everybody the business, because what the hell? I'm here for the drama, but oh my gosh, not at the expense of Nate. I don't like it. No. Anyways, as always, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.